flown by, but we are sticking with those New Year's resolutions.
That's right. That's why many people use intermittent fasting as a way to lose weight. But Dr. Mindy Pelz is here to tell us about the overall health benefits that it can have too, not just losing that weight, right?
There's a ton of benefits. Everything from weight loss to repairing your gut to resetting your moods. It's endless.
For people who've never tried it, what is intermittent fasting?
Okay, so intermittent fasting in a simple sense is going without food for a significant period of time. So the next question usually people ask is, well, what's that time period?
Yeah.
So you're looking at about 13 hours. At 13 hours without food, you switch over into a whole new energy system called your fat burning energy system. And your body makes something called a ketone. And it's in that state that you start to lose weight and heal at a faster rate than most people have ever experienced before.
So is fasting, do you find it more sustainable than like any other kind of weight loss approaches?
It's crazy the number of people who have come to me and said, I've never been able to follow a consistent diet plan, even though this isn't a diet plan. It's just because we're made to fast. So you're going into a whole nother energy system that you may have never experienced before. So it's weird. It's like diets get harder with time. Fasting gets easier with time.
Becomes your routine.
Yeah.
You have some of the foods out here. These are some good foods to help you break that fast? Is
Yeah,
that right?
a little
Like
bit of
when you're
both,
ready to
yeah.
eat?
I guess it's kind of thing, like you're fasting, but then you don't want to just kind of blow what you just did, right?
Yes, yes.
Not all that. Chocolate chip cookies for breakfast?
Yes.
What are some of these good foods that you would recommend?
Yes, so what I did is I broke it into two different categories, because the biggest thing that happens when people first start to fast is that once they go into their eating window, they just eat whatever they want. But with fasting, you actually are repairing your gut microbiome. So when that first meal you eat really matters. So this is our typical meal that you can break your fast with. A lot of different options here, but I would say like this one, this is avocado, olive, sauerkraut, and some chia seeds. If your microbiome could speak to you, this is what it would say it wants to eat. So your gut bacteria want this. The other thing that a lot of people do when they fast, really simple and easy, is just some yogurt and blueberries, maybe a handful of nuts. Some people like bone broth as their Dorian.
Oh, no.
I've never been able to get into that.
I was not a member until the bone broth.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste. So that's kind of what we do to break a fast.
Okay.
And then, and this is really the big purpose of Fast Like a Girl, is to help women understand how to do this in accordance with her hormones. So this right here is what we call hormone feasting foods. So these are the foods that progesterone and estrogen really want you to eat. So for example, all the squashes are great for building progesterone, which is the hormone that comes in right before our cycle starts. So if you have a lot of bad PMS symptoms, or you're feeling really anxious right before your period, more of squashes, more sweet potatoes are going to be incredible. The other thing is, you'll notice I have some chocolate there.
Yes,
Yeah. We have to point that out, because chocolate, really dark chocolate, is rich in magnesium. And magnesium is another food that your hormones love, because you can, when you have enough magnesium, you can make estrogen and progesterone a lot easier. So we highly recommend good chocolate. And then I would say the other thing that I really want to point out here is that there's a lot of bitter foods. So radicchio is a bitter food, arugula is a bitter food, and you need to support your liver if you want to be able to break hormones down that you actually are making. So something as simple as a salad like this, and you've got protein, you've got bitters, you've got good fat, you've got citrus fruit, and then finish it up with some chocolate, and your hormones will be happy.
Because otherwise, if you're a woman and you're doing intermittent fasting, it can be bad for your hormones?
Yeah, so the week before our periods, we do not want to fast. That is the time, in order to bring progesterone up, you need to bring glucose up. So glucose is the measurement of blood sugar in your body. So we got to bring that. So the biggest mistake that women are making once they start fasting is they just fast all the time. And it's the week before our cycles that we need to not fast. We need to go into foods that are a little bit higher in glucose.
We're so delicate.
So much, but we can handle it all, Ellen. We got this. And so much information, Dr. Pelz. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
You can learn about this and so much more in her book, Fast Like a Girl. You can order a copy now on Amazon. Thank you so much, Doc.